of this third quarter of play.
We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On second down, this is Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Harris running straight ahead. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now 2nd and 4. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Here's 1st down. On the give, this is Harris. 19 ticks remain. 2nd down here. They run with Harris, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. His kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to... Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
Well, if you like drama, especially in the biggest of all games, we are back for the second overtime now in the Super Bowl. 2nd and 7.
Here's Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
This is Harris. And he gets it down to the 32. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
I think we can safely call this one of the greatest games ever played as we now head to a 3rd overtime of this Super Bowl. They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10.
This is Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there.
A give to Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
123 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. From the 25, here's 2nd and 3.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And a timeout now here in overtime with 4 seconds remaining. On the ground, it's Harris. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. So OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
Well, welcome back to the millions watching nationally and around the world.